shade. I parked my car in the shade. That's the last time I got in my car, it was like 103 degrees in there. And my phone said, too hot. I'm shutting off.
Well, that was kind of you to give us more space.
I always feel bad after doing that.
Not at all.
Just shade, here goes my shade.
Looks like almost everybody's here. Namaste. Nice to see you all. You give your little yogi neighbor a hello or a namaste or a high five if you prefer. Happy this day, July 20th. Is that right? 21st. I think today the sun goes into Leo. Leo time of year. I'm excited about that. Leo, I'll tell a short story. I say that and it's probably going to be long. I'll do my best. So the calendar that we use in the West is called the Gregorian calendar. And if you're in this class, you probably know this. It's not the only calendar used on planet Earth. There's many cultures that use different calendars at different times. And I may have done this with classes before, but if I asked you why is the start of the year January 1st, would anybody have an answer for me?
What was the question?
What's that?
What was the question?
Does anybody know why January 1st is the start of the year? Did you ever pause and say, what is happening on that day that would make it important to have the year change at that point? If you think about it, unless you've done some research, I bet nobody would have an answer. Because there's nothing intuitive about why that would be the change of the year.
Is that the solstice?
It's close to the solstice, but it's not the solstice. That would be a good guess. It's not at a specific change. You're like, well, I guess it's the change between December and January, and we call that the New Year, so that must be it. But then if I asked you why would that be it, like who said December to January is shifting to something? You might think about it. Well, that's what I was told. Would probably be the answer. And then if you're curious and you look at it, the name of our calendar, Gregorian calendar, comes from Pope Gregory in the 1500s. And then if you look, okay, why are certain dates? Well, Pope Gregory moved a bunch of things around, and in school you're told he was correcting the calendar from the Julian calendar because it was off. Okay, so go back to the Julian calendar. Who's Julian? Et tu, Brute? Julius Caesar. So he set up a calendar, and what was he doing? Well, he kind of messed with the calendar a bunch. July is Julius's month. In case you didn't know that, it's named after Julius Caesar. It had a different name before that. And he actually messed up the naming of the calendar. Here's an example. What month is September? If I give you a number, 9. But what does sept mean? It means 7. So September means the 7th month, but it's the 9th month. October is the 8th month, but it's the 10th month. That's because Julius Caesar popped in a month in there and took one out. And then after he was killed, his successor, Augustus, said, I would like to be venerated too. I'm going to kick a month out and put one in. And when Julius Caesar made his month, he's like, I want my month to be the longest, 31 days. He's like, I'm going to take a day out of February. And then Augustus Caesar said, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a day out of February. And so July and August are back-to-back 31-day months. You ever wonder why that? Why some months 30? Why some 31? Why 28? Why aren't they in order? Why can't I figure it out? And then to go back to why is January 1st the start of the year? It's when the Roman Senate was put into their seat to start their ruling. So it was a reminder to the public that the year starts when the Roman senators walk into their office. But it doesn't have anything to do with nature. So the Julian and Gregorian calendar has been messed with over 2,500 years to meet political, religious, and social things, which is not bad or good. It's okay, but it is. It doesn't relate to anything in nature. Now, if we go with the astrological calendar, even if you don't believe in astrology or don't know much about it or don't care about it, it would be way more logical, if we're just using cognition, to use the astrological calendar than the Gregorian calendar. Why? Because the astrological calendar aligns perfectly with the season changes. Because something is happening in nature that is shifting, and the months of the astrological calendar perfectly aligned with the season shifts. So when it was a new month, you would know where we were in a season. You wouldn't be confused. Like, you're like, when does Leo start? Sometimes it's July 21st, sometimes it's July 22nd, sometimes it's July 24th. Can't they get that right? It's not the astrological calendar that's off, it's the Gregorian calendar. And so the start of Leo is the exact middle of the summer months. And so if you knew the astrological month, you would know where we were in the season of the wheel of the year. Like, if I told you it was Aries season, you wouldn't be confused and say, oh, well, that means it's spring equinox in the first month of spring. If I told you it was Libra month, you would say, oh, I know exactly what that means. It's the start of fall, and it's the equinox. And so the astrological months relate directly to seasonal shifts, the solstices, the equinoxes, and the mystical points. Close your eyes for a second. Probably if I surveyed the class first and said, what does Leo energy mean? Some of you might have, I read about it. But here's a way to understand astrology intuitively, and you'll never be wrong. You'll always be right. See yourself walking outside barefoot today. Imagine yourself near a field. And as you watch the sun crest and rise, it has an intensity to it as it does in the middle of summer. You can also feel a little bit of waning in the sun's light as we start to move towards fall, but it's still pretty forward. And then you just look at nature. So you look down at the field, what do you see? You probably see long stem grasses, pulses, wheat. And you probably see tassels at the end of them, golden and starting to turn brown. As you look up to the trees, there's still greenness in them. And regardless of the amount of rain, this is a time where there starts to be a little bit of decrease in the prana, the life force. You can sort of see it a little bit in the plants. They're getting a little tired under the summer sun. But there's also an activity to life. There's a fire in the air. And it's a drying fire. The water element of spring has lain into the fire element of summer, and now it feels like a different type of energy is moving in. And then see your feet walk on the earth, the smells that you smell this time of year. The activity you see people do, they're slowing down a little bit. At the start of summer, people are very active and moving and traveling, and while there still may be some of it, there's a waning at this point, naturally. This is all Leo energy. We are not separate from it. The plants, the rhythm of the pulse, the beat, the sky, the heat. If the calendars align with the season, you would know exactly what they meant. It's intuitive. Leo energy is this time of year. And as we get towards the middle of Leo, August 1st, that's the midpoint of summer to fall. Lamas, the first harvest, the gathering of people. People start to change their energy and think about going back to a routine at the end of August. Take a breath in and sigh it out. You can hear the cicadas in the hum. Maybe we'll join them with a hum similar to the cicada. Breath in. One last little imagining. The day has turned, the sun has set, and now night is overhead. Look up to the stars. If you've been looking up to the stars at all over time, you'll notice the sky is now different. There's different stars overhead than there were in the spring and start of summer. The Big Dipper is starting to turn its tail towards the earth as opposed to the heart of the sky. Different stars are appearing like Scorpius and Capricorn on the horizon. The stars are saying something is shifting. If you aren't familiar with this, go look at the stars tonight. Find the Big Dipper and see its tail starting to point more horizontally than vertically. This is a season shift. Take a breath in. more a talk about realigning with the seasons than trying to convince you of astrology or the calendars. But if the calendar was aligned with the seasons, we'd be more inclined to do that. Take one more breath in. Rub your palms together, Leo beings, fire beings, star beings. Bring your hands to your face. As the energy shifts and changes, so does your body and so does your mind at this time. Open your eyes into your darkened hands. Keeping the eyes open, lift the hands to the sky, look up, lift your chin. And then exhale, fold, bring the hands down to the earth, bow the head and chest down. Take about 3 to 4 breaths with the hands on the earth. You can sway the hips side to side a little bit, opening up the heaven and earth line, the belly. And the body this time of year relates to your solar plexus and to the heart. Leo relates to the heart and the belly. So we're brought to this energy. What do we feel? What do we alchemize from earlier in the year? We start to get a little more pensive and reflective at this time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more breath in and forward fold from the seat. And exhale out. And softly start to walk the hands back towards the body and lift them up to the sky again, lifting the chin. Exhale, cactus the arms, a soft back bend. Inhale, reach up again. And exhale, twist towards the windows. Left hand touches the earth behind you, right hand hooks the knee. On a breath in, lift through the crown. And exhale, twist into the shoulders. One more, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. And releasing, inhale back towards me, hands to the sky, and windmill the other way. Right hand to the earth behind you, left hand hooks the knee. With the breath in, lift the chin a little bit, and exhale, rotate the twist deeper to the right. One more, yogis, breathe in and breathe out. And then untwisting hands to the sky above you. And exhale, left hand to the earth, right hand arcs over the body as you lean to the windows. If you have more depth, bend your left elbow. Try to keep your sits bones on the mat of the earth. One more breath in and exhale out. Right hand to the earth, left hand arcs over, same variations. You can bring the elbow down to the earth if that's in your body's reach. Take a breath in and exhale out. And then bring the left hand to the earth. Fingertips point to the back wall as the hands point behind the spine. Lift the heart. You can stay here if you have the flexibility. Lift your hips off the ground, bowing the pelvis forward, lifting the heart to the sky. And then exhale, bring the hips down. And gently release from your seated position. Take the legs out in front of you, yogis. And just softly rub the legs inside and out over the knee, inner thigh. Make a little gentle fist and tap up and down the outer part of the leg with the hip. And then use cup hands to hit the inner part of the leg. Hit the outer leg with the open knees. And then just rub the tops of the knees. Give a little squeeze to the knee joints. And then come into tabletop. Plant your knees on the earth, the palms on the earth, spine to the sky. And begin to circulate the hips around. Move the body freely. For the first 10 breaths, just sort of open up, moving. You can move the chest, the heart, the shoulders, the wrist. You can adjust how you're holding the face and belly. Keeping the breath deep. Something else that is correlated with the season shifts that you may intuitively know, but maybe haven't put it into these words. As summer starts to wane, the amount of life force and prana in the field starts to decline. By the time we get to the fall, it's declined greatly. And how do you know that? You look to the plants. The leaves start to drop, the energy goes into the earth because there's less sunlight, less prana in the field, less breath. So as the sun declines, we need to breathe more. Come back to neutral, shoulders over wrist. Inhale deep, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. And exhale, pulls back from the spine. There's a correlation between the amount of sunlight in the field and the amount of breath that we should take into our body, at least in the yogic wisdom. Exhale, pulse back. Take that 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale, pulse back. It's subtle right now, but it's beginning. As you come to neutral, lift the left hand to the sky, wave to the window, reach up, roll the wrist, move the fingers, and 3 times thread the needle. Take the left arm underneath the body, touch down for a moment, and then strong, lift up, reach to the sky, and then exhale, pulse into the body. One more, breathe in, twisting the organs in the spine, and exhale, reach underneath. Let the temple come down to the earth. If you'd like to take the additional bind, lift the right hand to the sky, wrap the arm around the kidneys as you exhale. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. One more, bound twist, inhale, and exhale. And then reach the right hand to the sky, take the arm all the way forward to the top of your mat, palm touches down, hand on the earth, breathe in, and exhale out. One more yogi's breath in, and then exhale, slide the right hand under the shoulder, push up, untwist, lift the left hand to the sky, wave to the mountains, and then exhale, left hand to the earth. Same sequence, other way, right hand lifts, roll the wrist, move the thumb and fingers, and exhale, thread the needle 3 times. Strong in the belly, rise back up. Toning the spine, exhale, twist. Final one, breathe in, breathe out. As you come to rest, bring the temple and shoulder down to the earth. For the second bind, lift the left hand to the sky, exhale, wrap the arm around your kidneys, surrender into the neck. Breathe deep into the belly, navel forward. Exhale out. One more, breath in, breath out. And then release, reach the left hand to the sky, and then palm comes forward down to the earth. Hold Mother Earth, breathe in. And breathe out. Push back through the left hip, last breath here, inhale. And exhale, left hand slides into the left shoulder, push up, wave to the wall, right hand to the sky. And then exhale, right hand to the earth. Down dog, spread your fingers, turn the toes, lift the hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a pedal of your feet, bend one knee, push the opposite heel to the earth. Take a yes and a no with the head, adjust your jaw. Move the heel, move the toes, move the neck. Next time you exhale, walk your feet towards your hands, yogis. Uttanasana, forward fold. It's okay to bend the knees. And additionally, bend the elbows, hold the edges of the elbows, and drape the body towards the heart of the earth. It's nice at least once a day for our mind and for our bodies to fold and bow to the earth, particularly letting the cranium and the blood in the head rush to the crown. Breathe in. Surrender a little deeper. Try not to engage the neck, so let the head be heavy. If you have a point for your gaze, it will be in towards the legs. One more, breath in and breath out. Release the hands to the earth. Sway and drape side to side. Fingertips brush the earth. You can take a shamanic swish. Go back to neutral, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shin. And exhale, fold. This time you'll rise fully up to stand, reach to the sky with the hands, lift the heart, take a little back bend, and then exhale, fold, brush the earth. Inhale, rise up and flow. Take that 4 more times. Activate your belly against the low spine, use the hips, get all the joints and muscles moving. Take 1 more. And then reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, let them lower down to your side body, shoulders relax. Take a little shoulder slide, left shoulder up, right down, one fingertip towards the knees, and then go the other way. As you come to neutral, lift the arms up to a T, but relax the shoulders, so try not to lock them. Bring the thumb into the middle of the hand, wrap the fingers around it, take a breath in, and exhale, start to rotate the wrist, doesn't matter which way. And then rotate the other way. And then bend your elbows, and then exhale, open the hands. Close the hand, thumb in the middle, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Float the arms down. Inhale, lift the left hand to the sky. Exhale, rotate the thumb towards the window, bend the knee, brush the earth, and flow up with the breath in. Go at your own pace. You can shamanic swish the earth or sigh as you go down. Take one more. And then pause with the left hand in the sky. Bend the elbow, touch the back of the neck. Right hand comes over, pulls the elbow towards the teal wall, and open up your left ribs. Breathe in. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Left hand to your side body, right hand to the sky. Turn the right thumb out. Bend the knee, brush the earth. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, you can tone the breath, make a little sound, shamanic swish, or an exhale sigh. Take two more. Last one. Right hand to the sky, bend the elbow, touch the back of the neck, left hand comes over, pulls the elbow, and open up the right side body. Breathe in. Exhale, surrender. One more breath in and breath out. Release the arms, both hands come down to the side body. Take a few shoulder rolls to loosen up. Widen the feet just a little bit so you have a solid stance. This next one is to open up the fascia in the back. You'll take your left hand and bring all the fingers to your thumb, either 3 or 4, just depends upon your preference. Start the hand to the side, have your eyes look at the tip of the fingers. With the breath in, slowly lift the hand up. And exhale, bring it down. Shoulder drops as well. It's slow. Breathe in. And exhale down. This slides the shoulder over the back of the spine. It starts to smooth out any wrinkles, crinkles in the fascia and the muscles. The eyes turning helps keep the body turned that way. And exhale. Then slowly open the hand, let it come all the way down. Switch, take your right hand, either 3 or 4 fingers to the thumb, yogi's choice. Inhale, slowly lift up, smooth. Keep the eyes at the tip of the hand, exhale, drop it down. Try to keep the spine upright. You can feel the shoulder and all its parts sliding differently. This is good to heal any old wounds and tendons or muscles. Sometimes at first it could be cranky or slow or have a little hitch in it. Over time, doing this movement helps to heal the back and the shoulder. Take one more. And exhale slowly down. Keep the eyes on the fingers and then release head to neutral. Take a 360 of the neck. Roll the left ear towards the left shoulder, chin to the sky. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. And all the way down. Bless you. And then circulate the neck the other way. Come to neutral, lift the head, take a big yes, look up. Exhale, bow down. As you come to neutral, just take the feet up a few times, bending the knees, open and close the hands. We'll activate the legs now. First one is getting the knee joints and hips activated. On a breath in, lift the left thigh as high as the belly. Take the hands and tap the knee and then switch. Exhale is the tap. Inhale is the lift. Go side to side. Try to balance and put the foot on the earth carefully. Three, 2, last one. And then widen the feet, spinal twist, sweep the arms side to side. Make a gentle fist and tap the kidneys at the back of the spine as you come around. We'll add on to our twisting series to get the hips and knees. Let the arms relax. Widen the feet a little bit, come into a crouch position. Feet are a little wider, toes are slightly out. As you Swing the right hand to the sky, left hand will come tap your shoulder and then go the other way. Exhales when you're twisting. Inhale is centering. Take about 10 of these. This is a unique movement for the spine and shoulders that helps release stagnation. Gets all the belly organs and the lungs twisting and moving. 3, 2, last one. And then come to neutral. Let the arms relax in front of you and then hands on thighs. Take a slow seat, standing cat-cow, lift the chin. And then exhale, pulse through the spine as you bow. Inhale, lower the tailbone, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. So come to neutral. Gently rise up, bring the hands to round to the kidneys. Hold the kidneys and gently lean back, pressing the palms into the upper part of the kidney and the adrenal glands. Chin is lifted a little. Exhale out. One more. And then exhale, fold. Slide the hands over sits bones, back of leg, back of calf. Ride over the feet. Come into the inner ankle. Rise up to stand. Trace the inner leg. Come around to the kidneys. Look up. Exhale, trace the back of the legs. Cross the foot. Trace the inner leg to the belly, around to the kidney. Look up. Exhale, trace the back of the body. These are chi lines in the body. Inhale. The yin energy comes up. Exhale, the yang channel opens through the heels. One more, yin through the bubbling spring and the arch of the foot to the kidneys. And then exhale, yang back out. Half lift, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal the feet out, take a yes, adjust your jaw, stick out your tongue, here's your lion. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Then exhale, knee to belly, shoulders over wrist. Inhale back. And exhale, knee to belly. Last one. And exhale, step through the lunge. It's okay if you need several steps to get there. We'll rise up to crescent, but take your time. You can start with hands on hips as you rise up. Exhale, stay stable. Feet can widen a little bit to the edges of the mat if that helps you. With the breath in, take your arms out to a T. Exhale, gather up the sun and pull it down to the heart. Spread your arms and raise up. And exhale, pull down. One more time, breath in. And exhale, stop at the heart with prayer hands. Pause here, breathe in. And exhale, twist to the elephant wall. Your upper left arm goes towards the right thigh. Hug the belly in, Uddiyana Bandha, pull the root up, Mula Bandha. Exhale, deepen the twist. One more, breath in, and exhale out. Untwist, rise up to crescent, warrior two, left heel down, right hand forward, facing towards the front wall. Take a breath in, exhale, soften the shoulders. One more in warrior two, and exhale out. Inhale, flip the right palm, exhale, reverse warrior, right hand to the sky, lean back. Left hand can be down the thigh or around the kidneys. Take an inhale, exhale, soften in. One more, and then release warrior two. Take a breath in, exhale, left hand to left hip, preparation for half moon. Heel toe the left foot forward a little bit, feet are shorter distance. You'll begin to bow at the waist as your right hand goes towards the earth. If you have the balance, you can kick the back left leg up. Right hand could be on a block. Rotate the ribs open a little more if you have the strength, left hand to the sky. Last option is to float the right hand over the earth. You can take Uddiyana Bandha or Mula Bandha, hugging the belly in. One more breath. And release, bend the right knee, left foot down, turn both toes to the window, hands to heart, close the eyes. Standing mountain, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more, inhale to the heart. And exhale out. With the breath in, lift your hands to the sky, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess pose, heels in, toes out, and the elbows. With the breath in, right hand to the sky, left hand to the hip, reach through the right side body. Exhale back to cactus. Go the other way, breathe in. Exhale, center. Flow on your own, yin to yang, yang to yin. Inhale, extend the inside. Exhale, center, shin. Inhale, extend the yang side. Exhale, shin. One more. Come to neutral, palms forward, back of the skull is over the hips. Chin is lifted, shoulders relaxed. Belly pulls in, root pulls up. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, down. Lift the opposite heel, right heel. Exhale, down. Lift both heels. Exhale, heels down, hands to the thighs. Drop the left shoulder as you exhale and twist. Inhale, center. Drop the right shoulder. Repeat. Left. Inhale. Right. Center. And stay centered. Exhale. Just crouch the body. Gently rise up, heels and toes face towards me. Straighten the legs, hands to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two to the front, right toes out. Take a breath in. Exhale, windmill down to the earth. Plant your hands, sweep your right foot back to a push-up. Both legs back, both hands forward, shoulders over wrist. Take a breath in. Hold your strength here. Exhale. One more in plank. Breath in. And exhale, knees to the earth, chest to the earth, chin to the earth. Unturn your toes, elbows close to the body. Inhale, lift the heart and chin as a back bend. Exhale, release, bow down to the earth. Cobra, breath in, lift the heart, low back bend. Exhale, release. Last one, breath in. And breath out. Child's pose, balasana, big toes together, push the hips over the heels, knees go wide apart. You can sit on a block or a bolster if you need it. For many reasons, I feel and know that we are in a great shift of consciousness on our planet and in our solar system, in our galaxy. It may not be going the way we think it's supposed to be going, but I know for sure the wheel is turning and there's evolution happening. Think about a season shift when spring begins after winter, and imagine yourself getting nervous if it snowed after the start of spring. You're like, well, I don't think spring's going to come then. Must not be. It's the same with consciousness shifts on the earth. You're like, if we're in a new age, there shouldn't be turmoil, war, or problem. And the answer, at least astrologically, is we're in the tidal shift. One energy is waning and one is growing, but in the inter-between, both exist. So the ancients spoke of this time and they said, it's best not to focus on what is dying at this time and put your energy there, but focus on being a gardener for what is birthing. Trust that the old season will die and the new season will rise. Breathe in. Exhale out. The piece of wisdom is, if you get lost, go back to nature. Tune into the seasons again. Pay attention to the shifts. Watch the plants. Rise with the birds. Be with the sun. That consciousness is in the field. Breathe in one more time. Exhale out. Find the magic in the heart again. One more breath in. Exhale, turn the head side to side. Adjust your jaw. When you're ready, rise up to tabletop. Take a cat-cow or two. Lift the heart, lift the tailbone. Belly drops like a cow. Exhale, pulls the spine back. Take that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turn the toes under, push back, down dog, hips to the sky. It's okay if the knees are bent. Pedal your feet, bend one knee, push the other heel towards the earth, and alternate, sway the hips, move the tummy, mouth. And we'll flow our left side body. Yogis, inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to belly. Final time. And you'll step through the lunge, no problem if you need several steps to get there. When you're ready, you'll rise up to full crescent. You can be easy, hands on hips to start. Make sure the feet are wide apart for stability. And then inhale, spread your wings, look up, palms touch above the crown. Exhale, pull to the heart and sweep the arms out. Inhale, rise up, lift the back, right heel. Exhale, pulse down. 2 more, breathe in. Gather up the sun and the moon and carry it to the heart. Today is a half moon, I believe. 1 more, breath in. And exhale, station at the heart. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, lengthen the head. Exhale, twist to the windows. Upper right arm goes to the left thigh. Pause here, breathe in and breathe out. 1 more, inhale and exhale. Untwist, rise back up, reach to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2, right heel down, left hand forward. Take a breath in and exhale, relax the shoulders. 1 more, inhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, flip the left palm, exhale, throw the moon over your head, lean back, lunge into the knee. Breath in, stay here in reverse warrior. 1 more, and exhale, warrior 2. Preparation for half moon, take a breath in. Exhale, right hand to right hip, step the right foot forward or heel toe a little bit. Left hand goes down towards the block of the earth. Then you can kick up the right foot, tightening the belly and the glute can support you here. Hug the navel in. Lift the right hand to the sky, stack the shoulders. Tuck the left ribs under. Flex the right foot as if you were standing on it. For those of you that want the added modification, float the left fingers off the earth. Breathe in. Exhale out. 1 more. And release right foot down, hands to heart. Turn both toes towards the elephant wall. Close the eyes. Heels and toes are in one line. Breathe in. Exhale out. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Exalted star, open the eyes, reach up, spread the eyes, spread the fingers. Stay here, take a soft back bend, pass the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hands come down to the earth. Once you touch down, you can widen the feet if you need that. You're allowed to take several stages to get there. Maybe you go to the forearms. You can be pigeon toe here, the heels push out slightly, the big toes settle in. Breathe into the inner line of the legs, relax the head. Crown could be on a block, hands in the earth, but just floating. Breathe. More breath in and forward. Exhale. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Flatten the spine. Heel toe the feet closer so that your body is more stable. Pause here, right hand underneath your face on the earth. Inhale, left hand sky. Twist. Exhale, left hand down on the opposite. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale. Bend the knees a little bit, heel toe the feet a little closer. Tuck the belly in, now rise up, scoop the hands in front of your heart up to the sky. Exhale, warrior to the left. Take a breath in. Pause. 1 more. And then windmill down to the earth. Plant your hands, sweep the left foot back to meet the right. Hold your push up for a breath. Breathe in. Exhale out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Knees to your chest. Chin. Take 3 cobras. Unturn the toes. Lift the heart. Elbows close to the body. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Lift the heart. Back bend. Shoulders are back. Exhale, release. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. From here, turn the toes under and push back in the tabletop. Knees will touch down, palms on the ground. And then from here, softly walk the hands a little closer to the knees so you're more like a lion crouching. If you have the ability, bring the hands to the heart and lift the chest up. Keep the toes turned under. This is Vajrasana pose, lightning pose. Your body's in the shape of a lightning bolt. Crown chakra to the sky. The chakras in the feet are wide open. Breathe in. Breathe out. full expression. Take your arms to a V only if you're feeling safe. Prana Mudra, bring the thumb over the pinky and ring fingers. Breathe in through the peace fingers. Exhale out. Breathe in through the fingers. Exhale out. One more. And exhale. Eagle Mudra, thumbs hook in front of your heart. Turn the palms in, bow the head, and hold the heart center. Leo energy relates directly to the heart, the lungs, the breath, the arms, the heart chakra. So along with the astrology, it also relates to the body. This time of year, it's asking us to be more heart-centered. In a moment, I'll tell you a story about the grains in the heart. Breathe in. And exhale, hands down to the earth. Unturn the toes, let the feet flatten out. Counter position is heroes. Bring your hips over the flattened feet. You can station here in crouch position, or if you're able, hips over heels. You can sit on a block as well. Lift the head. Take a yes. Exhale, bow in. We'll take lion's breath, Leo's breath. Take a breath in. On the exhale, eyes roll up and tongue comes out. Here we go. 3 more. You can even roll the throat a little. Not too much though. Last one, eyes roll up. And then rub the thighs and knees. Get the hips. Be gentle and release, come down to your seat. Sweep the legs out in front of you for a moment, legs are straight. Take the flesh out from underneath the sits bone. Roll the ankles and move the toes. Seated Dhanurasana staff pose. Take your hands to the sky. And exhale, bow forward. Hands will eventually descend. Maybe they go to the knees, maybe they go to the shins, maybe they reach your feet. A little cue that can help you here is Uddiyana Bandha, hugging the belly and tightening the belly muscles to give you more room and secure the spine and the hold. You can also flex the feet, push through the heels, pull the toes in. Breathe through the hamstrings, the back of the leg. When it's Leo time of year, we're asked to rule from the heart. This time of year is surrendering the head to the heart and living a heart-centered life, authentic, creative, artistic, shining like the sun. And the waning energy of the sun is also like Leo. There's a little softness to it. You could be the roaring lion like Scar in the Lion King. You're asked to be more noble, more gentle, but yet powerful. Breathe in, exhale out. Softly using your belly strength, rise back up, hands to the sky. Soft cactus in the arms. And then hands come to your side body as the legs open to a little bit of a V. Scooch forward a little bit and turn your chest towards your left thigh, hands on either side, and then start to bow over that leg. Your left hand can reach for the foot. For those of you that want to go for fuller gate pose, take the chest in, right hand arcs overhead. And exhale, reach towards the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Release strong in the belly as you come up. Hands come behind you. Bring the legs gently together for a moment. Point the toes, lift the hips, reverse plank. And come back down. Bounce the backs of the knees on the earth to shake out the leg. You do that fold on the right side, gently V the legs. You can scooch the tailbone forward for a little security. Hands on either side of the leg. Breathe in, lift the spine. And then exhale, fold forward to wherever you go. It's not about how deep you go, but it's about activating the spine and the leg. You could have the right hand on the foot or the shin or the knee. If you want to go for gate pose, inhale, left hand lifts up, over, and towards the toes. Hugging the belly can help secure the body to protect from any colds. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Exhale, release. Rise up strong in the belly. Hands come down to the side. Bring the feet together again and bounce the backs and the knees on here. And then come into Sukhasana. Seated position. You can take a moment if you need to sit on a block or a bolster. Rub the hands on the thighs. Get the knees. Lean forward. Rub the kidneys. Rub your belly for a moment. You come back to neutral. Add in Hridaya Mudra. This is a mudra for the heart. Hridaya means the spiritual heart. You'll bring your middle two fingers in, your middle finger and ring finger, and let the thumb touch. So this is the beginning part. Hold it for a second. And then you'll curl the index finger in to touch the second or the first knuckle of the thumb. It's kind of like an OK, and pinky is F. If you got there, you made it. Woo! And then you can relax the hands. This is called Hridaya Mudra. You can either have palms up or palms down. It's whatever feels right to you. It's said that this mudra circulates energy to the heart and back around again continuously. The breath in. Exhale out. In a moment, we'll have a specific breath technique, but for the first 10 breaths, just try to align your body, your emotions. The yogis have a phrase for the center line of your body. It's not a thing, but it's an energy like a beam of light. It's called the mudya, the center line. Are your hips in alignment with the mudya? How is your rib cage? Where's your shoulders and heart? Is your crown of your head over the mudya? If you say, how do I know? You feel. Do you feel like your body is in alignment with the center energy of your being? Make small adjustments. Sometimes gently lifting the chin a little bit gives nobility and alignment of the head with the heart and hips. Take a breath in. Exhale out. The Durga breath, 3-part breath. You'll inhale to the belly, to the heart, to the lungs. It's one inhale, and then exhale all the way down. I'll guide you. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Begin at the belly. Inhale, navel. Rise to the heart. The shoulders, hold at the third eye. Exhale, 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 all the way down, all the way down, down, down. Inhale, belly forward, heart lifts, shoulders lift, hold at the third eye. Exhale, all the way down the spine, each of the 33 vertebrae back into the heart of the earth. And then breathe up the earth to the belly, heart, shoulders, third eye. Exhale all the way down, long exhale, 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 exhale. Clear the heart. Breathe up, belly, heart, shoulders. Hold at the third eye, hold the crown. Exhale all the way down. Crown to the root, to the heart of the earth. Breathe in, heart of the earth to the belly, to the heart, shoulders, third eye, hold above the crown. Feel the energy go up into the sky. And then exhale from the sky, through the crown, through the throat, through the heart, through the belly, all the way down to the earth. Breathe from the heart of the earth, all the way up to the heart of the sky. Hold in the heart of the sky. Exhale from the central sun, all the way through your heart, to your central sun, into Mother Earth's central sun. One more, earth energy, your energy, cosmic energy. Exhale, cosmos, personal, earth. And just come back to the heart, your heart. Breathe. Exhale out. Nothing to see, it's just intention. As you breathe in, breathe into the center of your heart, the Hridaya. As you exhale, breathe out from the heart. As you inhale, every pore of the body gathers light and energy towards the center of your heart. As you exhale, every pore opens and shines light in all directions. Breathe in through the crown of the head, the shoulders, the hands, the feet, the knees, and the belly up to the heart. And exhale, the heart shows above, below, left, right, every direction. Inhale, the whole body breathes into the center. Exhale, the whole body sends out light in all directions. Imagine the sun. Inhale the sun's light drawing into the center of the sun. And And then exhale, the sun shines indiscriminately in all directions upon all beings. Breathe into the Hridayam heart, the inner sun. Exhale, shine out the inner sun. This is Leo energy. Breathe in, pulse. Pulse comes from the heart. Exhale, pulse out. One more QiGong breath. Inhale to the heart. And exhale out. Release Hridaya Mudra. Let the hands be free. Just roll the fingers, move the wrist, adjust the hands for a moment. Let both hands rub against each other. Hands to your face one more time. Cup the eyes. Soothe the face. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale through the palms and eyes. Exhale out. Release the hands and lay down on your spine. Any way that you want to get there, feet scooch towards the front of your mat. And lay down, knees are bent. Soles of the feet on the ground. Figure 4, cross the right leg over the left. Right knee drives forward. If you want to deepen the pose, lift the left leg, hands can lace to the front of the left knee or the back of the left thigh. Flex both feet as if you were standing on them, hold the toes to the shins, push the heels away from the body. And then rock on the kidneys as you breathe. Keep drawing both sets of legs closer to the belly. And then pause and center. Release the left foot to the earth, uncross the right. Take the feet a little wider to the edges of the mat, knock the knees together. And sway your legs side to side, roll out the pelvis, the spine. Breathe. And then feet back to neutral, cross the left leg over the right. Drive the left knee forward over the hip. If you have the flexibility, lift the right leg up, hug the front of the right knee or the back of the right thigh. Flex both feet as if you were standing on them. Push the heels away from the calf. And on the exhales, hug the thighs closer to the belly. You have the option to rock on the kidneys if that's comfortable. Breathe. And release the right foot to the earth, uncross the left foot. Again, knock knee, feet are wide, and sway the hip side to side. Bring your feet back to neutral, our last pose. This is L pose, so it's when we bring the legs to the sky, but keeping the hips rooted on something. If you have a block, a blanket, or a bolster, you can slide underneath your hips. If you have none of those, you can simply put your hands into a diamond shape, thumb and forefingers together, and slide the diamond underneath your tailbone. We'll all lift our legs to the sky, giving the sacral joint support. Move the feet, move the toes and ankles. And for 1 minute, let the legs stay in the sky. The heels over the hips. Belly hugging in just a little bit. You can also take Mula Bandha, tighten the root. Try to relax the shoulders and face. Said at least once a day, it's good to fold the crown to the earth, and it's also good to do the inversion where the legs go towards the sky. Flipping the polarity, yin to yang and yang to yin. Yang energy in nature is the sky. Yin energy is the earth. Your head is yang energy, your feet are yin energy. Astrologically, the feet are Pisces, and the head is Aries. In between is the heart, which is Leo. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, letting the blood drain down towards the heart and belly. And exhale, bend the knees, let the feet come to the earth. Lift the hips, release whatever was underneath the hips. If your hands were there, move the hands. And take Sukha Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. You can have the hands on the hip creases if that supports. Take a breath in, let the belly rise, yogis. Exhale, take a breath out, let the belly descend. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Like a book, let the legs close back together. Hug the knees into the belly, cross the ankles, hold the shin. Circulate around on the low back. For the last minute before Shavasana, any movement, any adjustments that would feel good to you, so explore a full minute, about 10 to 13 breaths. What would you like before you come to rest? Any movement, any variation, or you can simply go to Shavasana. So yogi's choice. A yang yoga practice is when you're being directed and told specific fire movements. Yin is intuitive, where you just feel what you want to do. It's good to have a variety of both in your practice throughout the day or week or month. The yin energy relates to the moon, to rivers, to water, to earth, to roots. Yang energy relates to the crown of trees, the tops of mountains, the sky, the clouds. But they're always interchanging. If you take water, for example, the yin water in the earth will always rise to the sky, and then it will return. The sky energy is coming down to the earth, the light of the sun, the light of the stars. It warms the earth, and then the earth rises and grows to the sky. It's reciprocal exchange. We need balance. Take a breath in, exhale out. I think part of this huge wheel of consciousness shift, a big piece of it is returning to earth and sky centered consciousness, aware of where you are in local time on the earth and in the season and in the cycle of the moon and in the sun, and aware in the cosmic time of where we are with the galaxy, the stars, the sun, the moon. It will change the way we interact with each other. So I'll tell you a little story about Leo. Leo energy. August 1st is the midpoint between summer and fall, turning on the wheel of life. It's called Lammas in the Gaelic tradition, Celtic tradition. And in nature at that time, particularly in the northern hemisphere, it's when all the grains have their first harvest. And here's how it relates to the heart. The tops of the wheat, of the farro, of the ancient grains, of the corn, of the seeds, it's called the pulse. If you ever walk through a field and break off the top of a grass or a grain, you see all those golden little seeds. Those are all the pulses. And it's purposely named that. It's the pulse of the plant. It's the heartbeat for the next generation. That seed is preparation for next spring, when it will go into the earth and then create the next generation. So Leo is also relating to children and taking care of what comes after you. If nature did not put the pulse back into the seed this time of year, life would not continue after winter. And so Leo is having consciousness of the wheel of time and where we are and the right things to do in the right time. Take care of the next generation, take care of the children. Be a wise elder, be a wise creator. And creation is the pulse. We put the seed, we put the energy, the intention of the heart into something so that it can grow. Whether we talk literally about children or about art or about what you create in the world, it's all Leo energy. So take a moment at this time of year, this month of Leo, and reflect how you want your heart pulse in the world to grow something, to inspire, to bring light. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A little deeper breath in. Exhale out. The thumbs brush the tips of the fingers. Roll the wrists a little bit. Move the toes and ankles, yogis. Reach the arms above the head. Open the heart, the Leo energy, the Hridayam energy, the lion. Exhale, hug into your core, bend your knees, bow the head, fold the shins. Rock side to side. In fetal position, cosmic child, one shoulder turns to the heart of the earth, the yin energy, one to the heart of the sky, the yang energy. Between your heart, holding both mediums. Breathe in, exhale out. Push up to a seat, crown to the heart of the sky, tailbone to the heart of the earth, eyes are closed. And we'll sing all beings everywhere are happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Take a breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Simple Om. The light in me honors the same light in all of your souls, the Leo energy. Namaste. Yeah, yoga. Everybody got an A. That's pretty good. Thanks for doing yoga today, yogis. Nice to have you all here. Right on the Leo talk that this 2 weekends from now on August 1st, online, we have a free community celebration. We've been doing that now since we moved to the new location. All of the quarter seasons, Lamas, Beltane, Samhain, and Bold, thank you. We have free community celebrations, and this one, Lamas, is to celebrate the harvest. You get together and you bring the first wheat or the first harvest in the abundance of the garden, you share with each other. So we're having a community sharing. We'll supply lots of fresh breads and things, but if you want to bring in food, tomatoes, come in on Saturday, August 1st. We'll have some live music, a little ceremony, and then a breaking of bread together. And that's it. It's pretty simple. All right, yogis, good luck out there. If you're interested in the Spain retreat, we did a little adjustment on the price. The euro and the dollar have adjusted some, and so we were able to drop the price $4 to $8. So if you've been looking at it, let us know. If you're looking for a roommate, let us know. 10 days in Spain. They just won the World Cup. You go over and you can celebrate with everybody. Viva la Spain! We're going to Mallorca and the Balearic Islands, to the Olive Gardens and the retreats up in the mountains, and then also the beach in the city of Valencia. That's it.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, see you, Brian.